What's going on, everybody, and welcome to the Other Side of the Firewall podcast, where we highlight the latest and greatest in cybersecurity news, as well as those movers and shakers and glass ceiling breakers, those people of color who have made it to the other side of the proverbial firewall. My name is Ryan Williams, and as always, I'm joined by Shannon Tynes.
What's up? What's up?
And LeVon Maynard.
What up?
What is going on? So this week was all about cybersecurity crime, how the Department of Justice is cracking down on it in new and interesting ways. Sometimes recovering ransoms, so that's pretty interesting. So definitely tune in. It was an action-packed week, and again, this is the weekly wrap-up. So we kind of do the weekly rundown, where we just talk about everything else aside from cybersecurity. Sometimes it bleeds in, but for the most part, we talk about what we've been doing all week. So without further ado, how's everybody's week been?
I can't complain. I've been doing pretty well. I actually took a trip this week for work. First time I've been on the airplane for a minute, but it was good. They had all the protocols in place. I had to wear a mask pretty much the whole time, which I was totally fine with. I didn't see any rowdy airline passengers like you've seen in some of the.
Yeah, super rowdy.
Yeah. That's the norm. People are just like going crazy. Like, what you talking about? I got to wear a mask and all this kind of stuff.
You see a lady punched out the flight attendant's teeth.
Yeah, I saw that. She lost
a lady.
Teeth, right?
A lady knocked out. I don't know if it was no lady or dude, but either way.
Yeah, and I saw the guy like stood up and kind of said like, "Hey, you can't do that. Can't do that." It's like, man, I was thinking to myself, man, if I was in that situation, I definitely would have stepped in. But I think I don't know. I'd have to like contain myself from like doing something to strike her back or like push her or something or like push kick her in the face, something like get down. What are you doing?
Passenger 57.
Yeah, right. I know, right? Some Passenger 57 right there. But yeah, luckily there was no craziness on the flights that I was on. But I got out here safely, did some work, and now I'm hanging out with moms. So you can see the new location here. But nonetheless, though, during this week, actually, I had a chance to watch some shows, some movies, especially on the airplane. That I can tell you guys about. I saw a few different movies. I did watch the underwater one that you mentioned, Ryan. And
okay.
I actually thought it was pretty good. I enjoyed it. It was like just one of those movies that you can just kind of watch and like it's not like a any kind of in-depth story or something.
Turn your brain. Yeah, you definitely turn your brain off. Yeah.
Yeah. You turn your brain off and just look at it. It's got some pretty cool. I like this.
Yeah, I didn't think it was that bad. I just was like, I mean, if you watch it, cool, but I wouldn't be like, hey, you got to see this.
Right, exactly. It's just one of those kind of like suspense type, there's some creatures in the water type thing. You don't know what's going on. Yeah. And then like people are starting to get. And one thing I say is, I don't know if this would be too much of a spoiler, but why the black guy always got to die first?
Always.
That's all you got to say.
Always.
Why the brother always got to go first?
I was like, yo. Why?
I thought we got past that with Deep Blue Sea, right? Cool.
I know
the whole thing. Like I thought.
Right. I know. I thought we made some strides in the horror genre. But it was I thought it was a pretty good movie. So I watched that. I checked out Them on Amazon Video. I watched the series there. I thought that was good.
You finished it?
Yeah, I finished it. And
dang, I stopped at the third episode. It was a lot.
Yeah, it's a lot.
It was wearing on me.
Yeah, it's a show that makes you like obviously makes you think about some of the racial stuff, but as well as like just the it's a horror show, and it's has those jump scares, stuff like that.
Yeah,
and I think one thing about it is like, hey man, is there anybody that's on their side? It's like the whole series is about them being like chastised and like
it's
whatever.
Like, but you cannot win in a situation.
Yeah.
So Ryan, I gotta ask you then, right? So like, you liked Lovecraft Country, right? Like you watched all of that. Mm-hmm. What's the difference between the two? Because I only got through one episode and I was like, all right, I'm done. But with Lovecraft Country, like there was racial undertones with that as well. Yeah. Again, I only watched the first episode. But you're like, I couldn't do this one though. So like, what?
Yeah, I'm gonna get through it. It's just like so in Lovecraft Country, you have a black cast that they get to be in the black community at some point. Like they go back home. They had like the street. I think in the first episode they had like the event where they were in the streets having a concert, and them it's called Them, right? because Us is the movie, Them is
right.
is the TV show, not associated, but same type of thing, right? And Them, they are completely isolated. Like it is a daily struggle because they are in the wrong community for that time period.
Right.
So it's just constantly being bombarded, and they're not even safe in their own house because it's haunted.
Right. No, yeah, it's like exactly.
It's like, geez.
Yeah, they get no breaks.
No breaks. So I got to the third episode and I saw what was coming because it foreshadows an event. And I was just like, I gotta take time out. I just never got back to it. I am gonna get back to it though. Yeah. But it's something to do with some kids, and just like I was like, oh, I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, just like you said, Ryan, it's like they're haunted at home. You know, they're in the wrong neighborhood. The father has a job at a company that is all white.
Yeah,
white
he's not cool at work. The daughter's in an all white school.
Right, exactly.
I was like, yo,
yeah.
I don't know how people live during that time period, man.
Right.
Drive you insane.
Right. That'd make you crazy. You only need a haunted house.
And a haunted house.
Right.
You need a haunted house. Come on now.
So
what I was gonna say, we kind of cut you off. What else you got going on?
So what else I had? I watched on the airplane. I watched a movie called Unhinged. It has Russell Crowe.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if you heard that one.
It's on my list. It's on my list. Yeah.
Yeah. It's what they call it, like
a thriller.
Road rage.
Road rage. Yeah, thriller. Yeah. I was thinking road rage was the word I was thinking. Yeah, exactly. That's the word I was thinking of. But it's like it is a thriller. But it's like pretty much Russell Crowe like going crazy, man, and he's pretty believable in his character. He does some crazy stuff, and he kind of like, at one point it gets so crazy. It's just like, dang, how would anybody let this guy get away with this? And like, how's he getting away and stuff like that? But it's I think it's pretty good. It's pretty entertaining. It's one of those movies too that it's similar to Underwater, where it's not like, not some award-winning production, but it's just something you can watch. You turn your brain off and be like, okay, I watched some stuff happen, and watch this person try to escape and all this. But I thought that was pretty good, pretty entertaining.
Well, because it's Russell Crowe, art imitates life, right? Wasn't he the one that was throwing telephones at people? That was Russell Crowe.
Oh,
right?
yeah, I think so.
I can't remember he hit him with the receiver or with the real part of the phone. I can't remember. I was like, yo.
So you sure it wasn't just a documentary? Just like a team was
right.
That's all the time. Like
I know.
This is wilding out.
Yeah. I think the last thing. Well, maybe there might be another one, but this last thing I can remember that I watched that was pretty good was it's on Netflix. It's called His House, and it's
oh yeah.
Oh, actually, I watched
that's on the list. That's on the list too. And I was just like, you know what? I've been watching too many of these.
Yeah. His House is like another kind of scary. It's almost like the same like as Them. It's similar to Them, but not as bad, I'd say. But it's like it's like a what do you call it? Like a black Africans that were like they were escaping the country that was like war torn, and like they what's the word, those
refugees
yeah, they were like refugees. Yep, exactly, that's what I was looking for. Refugees that got taken in to this other country. I can't remember what country it was, but I think it might have been some England or something like that. But they gave them a house and everything like that, but the people didn't really want them there, and then found out the house is haunted. But the haunting is a little bit more directed at them. It's not so much as previously haunted, but it's almost like something's following them. But
okay, gotcha.
But it's a little different. But it's actually, I thought it was pretty good. But yeah, I watched that, and then I watched it's a movie called Monster on Netflix, and it's about like a kid that did some he's a good kid but he made some bad decisions, and he pretty much like locked him up. I'd say like he didn't really even make a bad decision. Well, I don't want to get too much into the plot, but it kind of goes back and forth between like, is he a good kid, or what was the situation? How did he get in that situation? And then the last movie I watched was Dolomite. My Name is Dolomite on Netflix. Yeah, I watched that one. That was really good. I watched it with moms, and she appreciated it. She's like, looking at all the old references, like, yeah, that's how it was back in the day, kind of thing.
Is that the Eddie Murphy one?
Yeah, Eddie Murphy. It's got T.I. in it. It's got Snoop Dogg, Mike Epps.
Dolomite is my name.
Yeah, Dolomite is my name.
Yeah.
Yep.
That was actually kind of good. I saw that a little while ago.
Yeah,
that was actually pretty good. I was bored which was why I watched it. But then I watched
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. And then like I know of Dolomite, but I had to look into it and see how accurate it was, like what they portrayed in the movie. And I'm like, that's pretty spot on, like how he
Right.
was and how he came to
Right.
be.
Yeah, exactly. I didn't know anything about his history, but watching, I guess it's pretty much like a documentary for the most part, but it's like, it tells a true story. But I didn't know he was like a comedian, he was a stand-up guy, and then all of a sudden he's like, I need to get on TV or get into movies, and then kind of made his move there. But I enjoyed it. I thought it was pretty fun. And I like at the end when it showed some of the credits and they showed like some of the original Dolomite, actually the same scenes that he was recording during the movie. I thought that was pretty cool. So yeah, I think that's like that was like the main movies that I watched this last week. I'm sorry I took up a lot of time there, but those are
no, you good.
Stayed pretty
That's
busy.
what happens when you travel. Yeah.
Yeah.
When you travel, you watch a lot of movies. I saw Dolomite when I was a kid. Like I'm not even that old,
like the original.
but my uncle had all of them.
Yeah,
like, I saw one.
Yeah.
How young were you?
Right.
Very.
So your uncle should not have been showing you this, is what you're telling me, right? Like,
right? Should not have, because I've like until later on in life, I always thought that I saw an adult movie.
Right.
It was like, that's what they're like. So I saw one. I was like, no. That was definitely Dolomite.
Right. Yeah, he had his own flair for sure.
Yeah, he had a lot going on. I really like how they explained, like, because I never was really into black exploitation films. I always was like, I like them, but I don't want to like them. But then seeing how it was pioneered to show people of color and whatnot, I was like, okay,
right.
I'm a little bit more on board.
Yeah.
Like, shouldn't have had to jump to that hoop, but yeah, I mean, I would be amazed too if I was on a theater screen at that time.
Mm-hmm. Right.
So I probably would have went the same route.
Right. Absolutely. That's a big deal back then. Yeah. And it kind of makes you think about, I haven't really seen, I can't remember. I don't think I've seen a full like Dolomite movie, but I'm sure you guys have seen like Black Dynamite, which I think is kind of like a play off of him a little bit. But he's pretty, that movie, that's one of my favorite movies of all time right there. It's so hilarious.
It's like, but Black Dynamite, I sell drugs to the kids.
He got so many good lines in there. Yeah. Yeah, it got
hilarious.
Mean, yeah. But yeah, I'm sorry. What you guys been up to this week?
So for me, I did not study. I'll put it out.
Oh boy.
All right. But like I didn't really get to watch too much either. So like I said last week, we're back at work like full time in the office all the time, and there was just stuff that just kept coming up like later on in the days that just kept me from watching stuff. I didn't really watch anything new. Like I watched like a couple episodes of Columbo, right? Because
Columbo.
By the time I get home and I'm sitting down, like my children are around me because they haven't seen me all day like they have been, right? So like when I was working from home, like we could sit and just play a little bit and I could still do what I need to do. But because they haven't, like they kind of converge on me. So I can't watch, like I still got like Bad Trip is still in my queue, you know what I mean? Some of the stuff that you got, Castlevania is in my queue, but like I can't watch that around my younger children, so it's just a matter of let me turn something on that's kind of safe, you know what I mean?
Right.
No, it's fine. I was watching Dolomite. You good?
No,
that's right.
no.
I turned out okay.
Yeah, right.
Look,
that's right.
I told you, my daughter is a parrot right now. She's repeating everything she's hearing, so I can't just be, she go to her mom and say something. She knows exactly what to come to. She'd be like, either you said that. So yeah, no, I had to be careful, you know what I mean, with what was on. So like I mentioned last week, like I like the old stuff like that, right? Like to me, Columbo was different, you know what I mean?
Right.
They show you the crime and then show you how he comes to the conclusion. They're like, I fooled this stupid detective.
That's right.
Yeah.
And then in the end, he'd be like, I noticed something, and
it make you so mad. Like you're always thinking about something. Get
right.
They're always upset with him. Lieutenant Columbo, I've been very patient with you, but now I'm like, oh, in 20 more minutes, you ain't gonna realize.
Right. He's gonna get you.
But no, I haven't really watched anything different. Like I got stuff in my queue. I'll probably catch up on it this weekend. Like getting some of that stuff in. You know, tell the wife, be like, hey, take them kids out back to play. You know,
That's right. Yeah.
so I can watch some inappropriate things.
Right. I know that's true. That we did fill your queue up with a bunch of inappropriate.
Yeah.
Because like I started to watch some of the stuff, and then my kids would come to the room, and I was like, oh yeah, no. Let me turn this off. You know what I mean?
Right.
Because my daughter will come in, and she has like a little she has an Amazon Fire tablet. You know, she'll just sit right up under me, and I'm like, okay, well, all right, I gotta turn this off. You're gonna say we're gonna play Wow. We're gonna watch Wow Wubsy. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's right.
I guess that's what we're doing now.
That's good though. You gotta look out for the family. You can't can't put anything on TV and expect the kids not to watch it and then be like, oh, what's this? Oh, what's that?
Yeah.
Stab somebody through the heart and then pull it out. Okay.
Yeah.
That was Indiana Jones, right? He's reaching people's chests, ripping their hearts out.
Yeah.
That's true.
That was a thing.
Yeah. You're right. But what about you, man?
So I did a little bit of studying, so that happened. I'm not retaining very well though, so I'm gonna try to get through it and then try to circle back around. But I don't know what's going on. My brain is just like, just take a break.
Mm-hmm. Right.
But I got a time limit on this one. I got to take it before my voucher expires. So I'm gonna shoot my shot, see what happens. So, but if not, then I get a redo like a month later. So I will take my time that next month to get through it. But aside from that, I watched John Wick 3. So I actually did get in the queue and watched it. Very impressed. Like it's definitely one of those movies you turn your brain off. I love the B side of like all the whole organization. They just keep adding stuff. I'm just like, I just want a movie about this. Like, you got adjudicators now. You got people. There's more symbols. I mean, the man got a ticket. And they burnt the crucifix in his back. I'm like, this is crazy.
Right. So it gets so deep.
So it's a lot of lore in the back. I'm just like, it's pretty good. And then obviously it's Keanu Reeves killing 1 million people. You're like, did you just see what he did to the last 4 people?
Right. Like, are you gonna run up to him like, I'll get him?
Did you just see what this dude did to them? But
it's funny though, because the Asian dude, right? Like the Asian dude that just admires.
Oh man,
got a job to do, right? And like it's funny because he's such a fanboy of him, and he's talking to him, and then
like the fight where they keep letting him get back up. And I'm just like, he is down. They're like, he's a little rusty. It's been 5 years. Come on. And they just keep letting him get back up. But I like how he paid them respect as well. I was like, okay, I wouldn't have.
Right.
You gave me like 3 redos. That's on you. But I thought it was really good. And that guy, I don't know, like I grew up watching Iron Chef over my wife's house when we were dating. Like she used to watch Iron Chef all the time. So when Iron Chef was rebooted, that guy who's the assassin, like the ninja assassin dude, he was the dude who's like, I like cuisine. Like he played the role of the nephew of the Iron Chef, and people believed him. But it turns out he's an actor. So when the show finally went off the air, you start seeing him in comedies, you start seeing him in movies. But I always have an issue disassociating the two. Like, Iron Chef dude. Like, you out here being a ninja. But I thought it was really good. I can't wait for the 4th through the 10th John Wick, because he won't die. So I'm sure he'll be back as many times as necessary.
So I think they are actually doing 6 of them though.
Really?
I think 6 is what they've released that they're doing. So you got 4, 5, 6 at least that they're gonna do. So like, because here's the thing. I mean, eventually Keanu is gonna have to age out of this, right? Like he's already in his 50s, and like he ain't gonna be able to pull off the stunts, anymore. You know what I mean? It's gonna be like, granted, he is a stunt man. I get it, right? But like even with the fight scenes and whatnot, eventually he's gonna get too old.
Yeah.
You know,
Right.
Yeah.
I don't know,
They're
maybe
moving.
maybe he had an illegitimate child at some time before he got
Right.
married. Something that comes up, it's like I'm John Wick Jr. You know what I mean?
Right.
I don't know. But
I don't know how they can keep topping themselves. Like this one was wild.
Yeah.
I don't know how they going like when the dogs came out, I was like, oh
Yeah. Right. The dog was
this
crazy.
this is vicious.
so like you had me looking for that to add it to my list, but I think it's only on Netflix overseas. I don't think it's on Netflix.
Oh,
Yeah, because I
so
was
that keeps
looking
happening
for
to
it.
me. Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
was
that keeps
looking for
happening
it.
to me. Where I'll have stuff in my queue and then I'll tell somebody to watch and they're like, "Yeah, that's not even on Netflix."
Yeah.
Right.
So it's so that does happen. Because before when I was in Germany, I was watching Star Trek Discovery. I watched the whole first season, like loved it. I got back to the States, they're like, "No, you got to pay for that. It's on CBS All Access." I was like, "What? It's on Netflix." It's now on Netflix. But so I really enjoyed that. And then I started My Hero Academia. I like it.
Oh,
I'm only like
nice.
3 episodes in, but I like it so far.
Yeah.
Um,
It gets even better.
it seems like it'll definitely grow on me. Like the first couple episodes are pretty good. So I'm like, okay,
Right.
it's a little heartfelt and whatnot. I'll
Right.
take it.
Right.
And then I was going to start. There's a new Netflix joint that I saw it in an article, so I think everybody has it. It's called Awake. So they're saying that the movie Awake is Netflix's next Bird Box. I enjoy Bird Box, so
Right.
but not everybody enjoyed it. But it's like they're just saying it's like it's on that level. Like this is going to be the next one that takes off on Netflix.
Right.
So I'll probably watch that tonight or tomorrow.
I literally just added that to my queue. I was trying to see what movies I had watched recently, and I saw that Awake. I was like, oh, that looks kind of interesting. Let me just add that real quick. Because it looks like a kind of movie that's up my alley. Kind of like that.
Yeah. So we'll see next week. I'll be like, oh, that was terrible.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
So here's the part where I come in as the old curmudgeon. I've never seen Bird Box. I haven't.
Oh, what the?
That's the one with the blindfolds, right? Sandra Bullock.
Yeah, I don't know if you'll like it. I really enjoyed it because there's a few scenes where you're just like, it's hilarious. like so it was good enough just for that. But it's also I like disaster movies, right? So I like when everything's going to hell. Those are my type of movies. So this like Bird Box is definitely like we're not sure if is it supernatural? Is like what is happening right now?
Right.
Like I don't mind those movies like that, but like so again for me, like I could watch a trailer and be like, that is not going to interest me. So like I can watch a disaster movie or something that's kind of like a what's the one with Michael Pena with the invasion? Is it called Invasion?
Oh, so that one.
So like I did not mind that. I did not mind that. You know what I mean? Like it got kind of slow at a point, but then the
right.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, then yeah. That was the same way. So yeah. Same way.
So I didn't.
So you might like Bird Box.
Okay, I gotta give.
You might like it.
I don't mind Sandra Bullock. I think she's a good actress. You know what I mean? So like I don't mind, but like when everybody's walking around with blindfolds on, I'm like, it's like A Quiet Place. Like I haven't seen A Quiet Place either, and I'm like, if people have to be quiet throughout the movie, I don't want to watch this.
but it makes sense.
Shut up or whisper. Everybody shut up or whisper. I don't want that.
But it makes it so much more intense. I'm telling you. Like turn up the sound. Like not because you can't hear them, but just because like everything else is loud as hell. Like, why you step so loud?
Right.
That's why they gonna kill you.
Right. I know. You're like, oh, why are you scratching your neck so hard? It's like
you're so loud. But one of the characters, and it's not giving anything away, it's like at the very beginning, but it's one of the first I don't know what you would call it, because they've had deaf and mute actors before, but like she's deaf, but like her star rose really high from this movie because she did an excellent job. So it's not like a person playing a deaf person. Like no, she's really deaf. So
it's like the little girl in Godzilla vs. Kong. Like she was really deaf, right?
Oh, was she in real life?
I think she was deaf in real life. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Got you.
So
yeah. So I thought it was really good though. trust me, the suspense will get you. Like you be like, yeah, everything got to be quiet, but it is so suspenseful. You feel like, yo, like you can't even drop a pin in this world. Like you will get
Right.
murked instantly.
Right.
Like,
Yeah, because I think you're right though. I think it adds to the atmosphere and like especially things like super quiet in the movie, like
yeah,
and it might be quiet for like a few minutes or whatever while they're just kind of like trying to get through a scenario. And it adds some like good suspense, some stuff that you don't really see in a lot of other movies.
yeah.
But
Well, people loved it because the second one, I mean, they got released the second one. They got green
yeah,
lit. So
right.
yeah.
Yeah, is that in the States yet? Is that out?
The second one, I think it's in the theaters.
I think so too. I think
Okay,
it was like the number one movie either last weekend or 2 weekends ago, maybe.
got you.
I don't know.
Maybe it'll
Look at
still
it
be
now.
out when I go home. I don't know. Like it should get to us sooner or later though.
Yeah,
Like just why am I still going to the theater when I can watch at the house?
right.
Just charge me.
Right,
I will give you money right now.
right. But Disney wants to charge you like $30 to watch like one of their
Yeah.
I don't know, premiere access movies. They're like, I'm like that Cruella. I think that's on Disney for like $30 probably. I don't know. I actually didn't look at the price, but that's what the trend has been.
That bothers me a little bit only because I'm already paying for your service.
Right,
Like,
right.
And I get it. Like you would have made X amount of dollars in theater and whatnot, but I don't think I'm paying one ticket for $30. Like you already think I already have. Like you're trying to capture other people in my house. Don't worry about that.
Right. Yeah.
Your subscription's with me.
Worry about me.
Yeah.
I can understand like $5-10 maybe, but like $30.
Right.
I'm like
$30. Like I'm gonna have a bunch of people over.
Right. You got to make it work.
Now I gotta have even more people over. Now I gotta buy a projector and put inside of my house.
Right.
I gotta make this worth it.
And you got to charge them like $5 to come in.
So Quiet Place 2 was released on Memorial Day weekend. It was May 28th.
Oh,
So
nice.
it was like the highest grossing movie. It was kind of a weird way they did it. I think it was like the highest grossing movie during COVID or something like that. That was a sequel, or it was weird category it fell into. But
it's so specific. It can only win.
Yeah. It's the only one that can win. That's named the Quiet Place.
Yeah, right.
that has a QU in the title.
Right.
Quail, Quiet, Quince.
Right.
If it's as good as the first, like I really love the first one. I think I watched it twice. I rarely watch movies twice. I just be like, all right, I got it. I'm good. Moving on because there's so much. You know what I mean? Like you got your Prime, you got your Netflix, you got your Hulu now. Is what I got. I got my HBO Max. I'm about to get that Disney as soon as Loki is done.
Right. Yeah. I haven't got a chance to watch that one yet. I'm gonna watch it with the wife when I get back home. We try to watch those together.
I got to time it right. I just can't. I can't get that subscription too early. I got to be able to capture all the shows, of the shows.
Right.
I say that, and then they already have what's called it, right? They already have Ms. Marvel is already in the works. She-Hulk is already in the works.
They're
going to keep making. They're going to keep making shows. Yeah, so I just got to jump in there. So as soon as Loki is about to wrap, I'm just going to jump in.
Right, get up in there.
Yeah, because they're just going to keep making shows. They're not going to stop. This is like any character. Like those are all good characters, but they're going to start finding. Like I want to show with the funny dude from Ant-Man and Wasp. What's the comedian's name?
Oh, Paul Rudd.
No, the guy who tells the story when he always retells the story. Like this is how everything went down.
Michael Pena, the guy from
Michael Pena. Yeah. So I'm pretty sure he's going to get his own show. He has to because the dude's hilarious. Where it could just be a show where he recaps all the other shows. I would watch that. But I didn't really play anything. But I am disappointed because LeVon didn't say he was playing a specific game that just dropped. Right. Where's that Ratchet and Clank? You have a next gen system, and the only next gen game comes out, and I didn't hear you say you playing it.
I know. I'm sorry. I haven't got that one yet. I haven't copped it yet.
I'm gonna call the people. I'm gonna call it
the PlayStation police.
Like Sony, go recover his PlayStation. Don't pay him back. No refunds, and give it to a kid who deserves it.
I'm cheap. Man. I wait till the games, especially with my queue so big right now. I always wait till the games get to like $30 or something like that. Get them on sale, $40 or something.
I am totally there with you, but this is a showcase title. This is the whole reason the system exists. It can't be
Right.
done anywhere else. They say they're like, you
Right.
need the SSD. You got to have
Right.
at least a 4K 60. You got the 8K. Come on,
Right.
we about to take all your stuff back.
I know. I know. Sony about to knock down my doors. Like, what the hell are you doing? No, that's
Well, it's not even our TV. Give me that.
Right. I'm gonna take that TV too. I read some of the reviews. Everybody like seems to love it. I mean, it seems like it's a good movie, good game rather. And it's definitely I'm gonna play it for sure at some point. I just gotta like, I don't know. I'm gonna get to some of my queue. Maybe I'll wait till like it's probably too soon. Maybe it'll go on sale like Prime Day
Black
and
Friday?
or like Black Friday type
Maybe, yeah.
time frame, because I definitely have plenty of games that hold me over for a few months. But plus, I feel like I don't get as much play time as I used to as a kid. Nowadays, I got too much adult stuff I got to do. I'm like, dang, where my video games at?
Right.
But it's all good. But yeah, definitely, I'm gonna check that one out for sure. I'm gonna try to and I might get it early just so I can talk about it on the podcast and make you feel bad too, because you can't touch your system that you purchased
vicariously through you. Yeah, I gotta get another one.
I know you gotta get two now.
Hard
you
enough to find the first one.
Yeah, you get a second one. Dang, I'll say this. When I first got my PlayStation, I got my PlayStation through the exchange. Like I got it, actually got it online. It's like when it first came out, it's one random day I got an email from the exchange like, oh, we got PlayStations in stock online. Hurry up and grab one. I was like, I never moved so fast in my life. Got on the website and purchased one. So actually, the wife wanted to get it for me, so I told her about it and she grabbed it. But
okay.
So, but yeah. But that's like a little tip, maybe in the future, next console, you could take a look on there too, because sometimes people, obviously, a lot of people don't have military access, and you maybe grab something before others, because not as many people have access to those military websites as opposed to like Walmart or Amazon or Target and stuff like that. You got millions of people going into those all the time.
Right.
So,
no, that's very true.
Yeah.
So.
But yeah.
Yeah, you quiet up there, Shannon. You tired.
I didn't do anything. Like I have
a week where you
nothing cool.
I didn't do anything cool like you guys. Like I said, I watched Wild Wild Websy. You know what I mean? So
right.
Instead of my week,
I was going to say one thing too, though. One thing I did add, because I heard a few people talking about it too, but In the Heights on HBO, I think it is. It's a Lin-Manuel Miranda.
Oh, it's a dance movie, right?
Yeah, it's like a dance, like a musical type thing. But people are like gushing over it, like it's like the greatest thing ever. And just looking at the preview or like the screenshots, it looks like it's obviously it's like in the heights or some sort of like in the streets, like the
right.
I guess in the mean streets, but it's like everybody looks all like everybody looks all like casual and like dressed nicely,
right?
And,
So here's where I'm gonna come off as the villain. All right, I was quiet, and now you've provoked me.
Now I'm awakened the beast. I've awakened the beast.
I don't understand. So I'm not a musical guy anyway, right?
Yeah.
I'm not a dance guy. I ain't watching Dirty Dancing. I ain't watching Save the Last Dance. I ain't watching none of that, right? But like I don't get the appeal. So I think the reason people like it is because people loved Hamilton, right? So right, I'm like, the thing for me, okay, yeah, you incorporated diversity. That's fine. That's cool, right? We know there weren't, black politicians back in the 1700s, right?
Right.
But then you add a little bit of rap to it, and all of a sudden everybody loses their mind. Like, oh, well, they're rapping too, so it's the best thing ever. I'm like, I've been listening to rap for, 35 years. You know what I mean? So like, that's not a big deal to me. You know what I mean? Like, if you just make them rap some stuff, I'm just kind of like, whatever, okay.
Right.
But, I liked it.
Yeah. So for
I'm put it out there. I liked it.
I don't know, and that's the thing. Like, to each their own. I'm just saying it's not for me. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like,
yeah.
I don't need it.
Yeah.
Like the only place I recognized the guy. So like I saw the trailer. The guy that seems to be the lead character. He was in was it a Crown Royal commercial? The one where he goes to his mom's house. Have you seen this? That's where I recognize the guy from. I don't even know. Maybe he's a major actor. I just didn't recognize him.
You talking about the one who played Adams? Maybe.
Adams.
I don't know. I haven't seen that commercial. Like all the commercials over here are in Turkish.
Yeah, in the Heights, in the Heights, the Hispanic guy.
Oh, okay. So I don't. Yeah, I don't know any characters from that.
Yeah.
Because I literally have just heard about it.
Yeah, he's a oh man, I'll find it. But yeah, I think it's like a Crown Royal commercial or something like that. He goes to his mom's house. But that's the only place I know him from. So I don't even know any of the actors for it.
Gotcha.
But no, I'm not a musical guy anyway. So
yeah, I like him. Like the dance movies per se. You can take it or leave it. Like I can't think of the last one I watched and I liked. I think You Got Served, the first one. What was that, like a decade and a half ago? Like when that movie come out? So I've never really been big into those movies, like Breaking 2, Electric Boogaloo. Like that's pretty much it. But
gotta go back for that one.
Right. Yeah. But I like me a good musical, like because those who can't do like to watch it, like me, so I can't sing or dance. But like I liked Hamilton. I thought was really good. Just how different it was. But I want to say the one I liked before that was Sweeney Todd, and most people hate Sweeney Todd. It was super weird. It had two of the weirdest actors ever, both starring in the movie, and I liked it.
The only Tim Burton now watches the Batman movies. That's it.
I like the Sweeney Todd. I like those movies too. I like
before then was Little Shop of Horrors.
Right.
Yeah, got to go way back.
That's right.
Go way back.
Yeah.
Pam and Gina in the back singing.
That's true. That's true. Yeah.
Were they in that?
Wait a minute.
Yes.
Yeah. They're the singers. Like so, whenever they have the singers in the background,
I
gotta go back. I haven't seen it in so long. I don't remember.
It was Pam and Gina. I was like, yeah, that's crazy.
That is crazy.
Anthony Ramos is the guy's name, and it's Anthony Ramos, and he does the Crown Royal TV commercials. Yeah, the guy who's got it all. That's what it's called. Yeah. But yeah, he's going around the neighborhood and whatnot. That's where I recognized him from. But apparently, he has done a lot of stuff with Lin-Manuel Miranda, though. He was in. It said Hamilton 2020, so I guess there's a different production of Hamilton or something, or maybe the one that got aired on TV.
Yeah, it's probably the Disney one. Is the 2020.
Yeah, that's probably what they're talking about. But
yeah, because that's not the original cast. That was like they filmed it relatively close before the pandemic. Like, I think they said they filmed it like 5 or 6 shows to make it blend right, because they did it from all different cameras. It's not just one static shot like most plays.
Yeah,
it's like literally they have the camera all over the place.
They made it like a movie production, like it's a Spike.
Yes,
you know.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah. So that was also interesting. You know what I mean? But I'm trying to think of any. I can't think of any other musicals where I was like, yeah, this is the bee's knees, as the kids say.
Right.
I said that the other day at work.
Now you sound
my coworker looked at me like, "What?"
Hey, welcome. That last birthday put you over, Ryan.
They pushed me over. You pushed me over.
Hey,
like, these are the cat's pajamas.
Yeah.
Like, what's wrong with this dude?
What was the one? I did enjoy the musical with. Dang, I think it was set like in France or something like that. Like the
Les Mis.
Les Mis. I thought that was.
So I never saw it.
You never saw that,
but I heard good things. Yeah, never saw it.
Yeah, that was a big one back then. Look at Shannon shaking his head.
Did you get tricked into it because somebody told you Hugh Jackman was in it? You're like, oh, Wolverine?
Damn, he's about to. He's about to. Right? Hugh Jackman in that must be good. No, I thought it was pretty good. I enjoyed it. It's like I remember, like, I don't know, I had the song stuck in my head, like the ending song on, I can't really think of it right now, but I remember like kind of singing that in my head for the longest after I watched the movie, but it kind of stuck with me. But yeah.
Oh, I do remember one. Did anybody see the Muppets one? Where they have the dude from Big Bang Theory in it? It is hilarious. Like, I watch it with my kid. I was just for kids, right? But at some points where I was laughing harder than the kids were laughing. Because it's so, because you remember watching the Muppets as a kid, like
Right.
there's certain staples in it, but they took he's in it, the dude from Big Bang Theory, who plays Shelton, and then it's the dude from I don't know anybody's name. Like Shannon knows all actors' names. I don't know anybody's name at
Right.
all.
Jim Parsons, right? Or is it Jim? No, what is his name?
The one
I
from
never watched-
How I Met Your Mother. And
Yeah, I never watched Big Bang Theory.
yeah, so there's a dude, the one husband from How I Met Your Mother, and he's also in Forgetting Sarah Marshall, like that guy. And he is hilarious. He's the main character, main human character.
Jim Parsons is the Big Bang Theory guy, Sheldon.
Yeah, he's in it. Yep, he's in it. And then the other guy is also, but the other guy is the actual main human character from How I Met Your Mother.
Oh, the one from Meeting Sarah Marshall that broke up with her?
Yeah.
His name is what is his name? Because he did the I Love You Man, right? Too.
Yeah.
Right.
Yep.
Is it something Russell Brand or something like that?
No, not him. Not Russell Brand.
What is his name? Jason Segel. Jason Segel.
Yep,
I know
Jason
Segel.
Yeah. I mean, that if you have not seen it and you want to watch something with the kids, I recommend it because it's for you. It's for the kids, but it's for you.
What's it called?
Wow.
It's like a. What's it called?
It's called. I think it's just called the Muppet Movie.
Oh, Muppet Movie. Okay.
Yeah, I think it's just called the Muppet Movie. It came out in 2011. I want to say.
They've had several of them. Muppets Take Manhattan, and they've had a lot of them.
Yeah, I'm clicking on it right now. It's called. This is called The Muppets. Disney, The Muppets. Yep.
Okay. The last movie I saw with puppets in it was the one with what's her name, the female comedian. It was an adult movie for sure.
Oh, where they spoofed the Muppets?
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't see that one. I I heard it was hilarious though.
It was funny, man. It was funny.
Yeah, as you talk about the Muppets, made me think about the I don't know. It was an old SNL, not old, but it's an older SNL skit when they did the Grouch. I think that's what they were calling it. It was a play.
With the STDs. It was on the Chappelle Show. You talking about that one?
No.
Yeah,
This is the SNL. Yeah. I know you're talking about though. That was funny too. There was an SNL skit. I have to find like the YouTube link, but it pretty much called it The Grouch, and it was a play on the Joker. Instead of they used Oscar the Grouch. And
I did see that. I know you're talking.
They had me roll. Me and the wife like cracked up at that one because they did such a good job. They made it like pretty much accurate to like the Joker movie, and just played it. Swapped the characters out with some of the Muppets or whatever.
Is it the one with the new Hellboy guy? The guy that played the new Hellboy? Behind the sketch. Joker parody. It was either show. Yeah,
that's right. Yep. It's that guy. Yeah,
I'll watch that.
Yeah, check that one out. That's pretty hilarious.
Yeah, they did a good job. They did a good job.
This article says hilarious Joker parody on SNL turned Sesame Street into hell.
Wow. Oh yeah, it's good. Check that one out.
Okay, I gotta check that out.
Yeah, hopefully we have more game stuff to talk about. Like, so this is E3 weekend, and
that's right.
Due to COVID, it sucks.
Right.
because of just how spaced out it is. So typically, it would kick off. You have Microsoft keynote, then you have Sony, and then you have Nintendo. Like all that's out the window. It's all over the place. Like I think tonight is Ubisoft, and then tomorrow your guys' time. So all these times are your time. Like my time's all jacked up. So
right.
So Saturday is Ubisoft. Sunday is Microsoft Bethesda. So that's gonna be a good one.
Yeah.
And then Sony doesn't have one because they're not there, but everybody believes they're just gonna have an event. This is gonna be like a random state of play during the week. And then Nintendo is the closer. They're on the 15th. So all that stuff will be good, but everything in between, don't care.
Right.
Because it's only videos. You know what I mean? Like people aren't playing these games. They're just talking about videos because they're not at E3 because you can't get there because of COVID restrictions. So it's not their fault. Like they're doing the best they can. But it's always better when you get people's impressions. Like they played something. They're like, "Oh, I played that new Halo. Mario was in it." You be like, "What?"
Right. Got the Mario. Yeah, that'd be hilarious.
But like now they're just watching video. I could watch the video myself. Like just release the trailers.
Yeah. Right.
So like I don't want to live through your video watching. I want to live through you playing the game. Unlike LeVon up there,
right? That's right.
Who's not playing next gen. I cannot live through somebody is all I'm asking.
Right. I know.
So will someone let me live vicariously through them?
I know. I might surprise you and get it. I don't know. I might get it early so I can gloat about how good it is. And
man, I heard it's great. I heard it's great.
Yeah.
I've been watching the videos, but I'm watching it on I think this TV is maybe 1080. It's probably 720. It's old. And it looks great, obviously, but I'm sure it's probably boo-boo compared to the game running on a real set. So
right. I'll say one good thing about even though I haven't really played much since I've been here, but one thing I'll throw a quick shout out to Xbox. They have like the Game Pass, so you can play like mobile. So I can play on my phone. I hop on there and play some Yakuza or something like that.
pretty much xCloud.
Yeah, the xCloud. So you can pretty much just go anywhere and hop on and play some games without having to bring your console with you or be like, even though it's not going to be as nice as playing like on a screen, like a big, nice, 4K, 8K screen or whatever you got. Right. And, but at least you can like bring your games with you and go wherever you want. Play some of the latest and greatest. And you pop them on your computer too. And like they updated with the streaming from your workstation, from your computer, your laptop, whatever. So it's pretty cool.
I might try that out then. Yeah, because my phone is very tiny. I have iPhone 8, I want to say, like the regular size one. So it's not fun to not even what I'm trying to say,
FaceTime.
Facebook. Because my hands are bigger than the screen is, so it's like it makes my thumb hurt to scroll. Yeah. That's me a bigger phone. But then you got to fit in your pocket because it's too big. It's a lot happening there. Right. But I would play it on my laptop though. Mm-hmm. Like even though obviously it would be degraded per se, at least I get to that experience.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that they opened that up just recently to everybody. So it's I think you can go on here and just get like the Xbox app, and then as long as you have like the Game Pass Ultimate subscription,
you can. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna jump on that then. That's what's up.
Yeah,
but I think that about does it for this week. Thank you, Shannon. Thank you, LeVon, for the whole week because I didn't say that in any other episode like I was supposed to. But I appreciate you guys, teaming up with me for these weekly episodes. This was a really good week, so hopefully people enjoy it. I don't know what the topic for Ask SSP is yet, so we'll see how that one goes. But continue to watch us, like, share, subscribe, share with your nerdy friends. If this is your weekly episode and you don't watch the cyber stuff, try it out, see if you like it. But definitely continue to subscribe and hit up the website, www.theothersideofthefirewall.com, where you get to our social medias. And then you can hit me up personally, ask me a question or what have you at RY Security Guy. That's RY Security Guy. And I am on Clubhouse, LinkedIn, Twitter, IG, and TikTok. And LeVon?
Oh, and you can hit me up on the Twitters at LeVon Maynard.
There it is.
I was like, did it freeze?
Yeah, like it froze.
Yeah, like yeah. It cut out. For some reason it did freeze for me. I was like, oh, because you cut off, Ryan. I can't even hear your closing. I was like, oh damn, it's my turn yet?
Well, yeah, definitely hit us up, ask us some questions, or just let us know what you like, what you don't like, all that good stuff. Like we like hearing your feedback. So greatly appreciate it. But stay safe, stay secure.
Take care.